Hello everyone, my name is Jules and I'm one of the undergraduate interns for the Wellness Department at Baylor University, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips on how to improve your overall sleep. This tip is super important because if you're at home, it's definitely a lot easier to have a more leisure routine, so making sure that you're still on a strict schedule like you were on campus, making sure you know when you're going to start your homework and when you want to be in bed by, and then maybe when you want to start your nightly routine. That's also important because everything else can fall into place, like when you want to eat dinner, maybe when you want to work out, or maybe take a break between subjects. That's super important, and we also don't need you staying up late at night watching Hulu or Netflix shows because that can mess with your circadian rhythm and we don't want that. With this tip, we want to make sure we're preventing indigestion because it can make it a little bit harder for your body to sleep at night, so making sure that you eat about 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. That's super important because it gives your body the allotted time for full digestion. And then we also want to make sure that you're not late night snacking because that can be a bad habit. If you do want to have a snack before you go to bed, try and do it about 45 minutes before you do go to bed. When it comes to exercise, physical activity can be super refreshing to the body, so making sure that you're trying to maybe fit in a workout in the evening before dinner can be really ideal because it gives you that final push that you may need to feel rejuvenated to get you through the rest of your day. Just try and prevent any extraneous activities like CrossFit late at night at like 9 p.m. When it comes to actually sleeping, make sure you definitely have your comfy set of pillows and your comfy mattress. With your comfy set of pillows, make sure you're replacing those about every 1 to 2 years. And then with your comfy mattress, make sure you're replacing that every 9 to 10 years. So that can sometimes be forgetful, so make sure you're keeping that in mind. But when you're also sleeping, make sure you have that calming environment. Make sure it's darker, make sure it's quiet, make sure you maybe have blackout curtains or a fan on. You really want to make sure you have a cooler setting, so keeping your room about 60 to 67 degrees is ideal. When it comes to falling asleep, make sure your body is fully relaxed is super important. So making sure that you don't have anything anxious keeping you up the next morning, that's also a key component. So maybe if you have a big test coming up and you keep staying up about that, get out a piece of paper and just write down the first couple of things that come to your mind to help relax your mind. And then maybe consider writing down the first couple of things that you'll do that next morning. If you're still staying up, maybe consider reading a book, praying, or even listening to classical or ambient music, and that should help with the process as well. So that does pretty much conclude our video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully my 5 tips about sleep helped you to some extent. If you do have any other questions, feel free to add in the comments below or reach out at wellness@baylor.edu or follow any of our social media sites. But that's pretty much it. Thank you, and sick 'em bears.